I just want to highlight that the Liberty 5 Pro has been awarded the Clearest earbuds for phone calls by Guinness World of Records. Hi guys, my name's Ian. Welcome back to the channel, and this is the brand new Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro True Wireless Earbuds. Retail price for this is $169.99, and it's trying to undercut legacy giants like Sony and Apple by integrating advanced AI directly into the True Wireless earbuds themselves. So let's begin my thoughts and opinions about this Liberty 5 Pro, first with the unboxing. So this is the retail box itself. In the front here you see the True Wireless earbuds, and it's showcasing Anker's Thus, which is the very first AI chip from Anker. This True Wireless earbuds is high-res audio, wireless certified. It's got Dolby Atmos. It's got adaptive ANC 4.0. On the side here, it shows you the AI chip, which is Anker Thus, and which is the first compute-in-memory AI audio chip using CPU and memory to unleash 150 times computing power, which is enabling the next generation AI at minimal power cost. At the back here, they showcase some of the features, which is whisper clear calls, instant pure silence, your signature sound, lag-free voice control. And what's interesting is that it puts here made for iPhone. So let's try that out later. So let's begin. First, let's pull this tab so that it unhinges, and there you go. So you can scan all this for more information. It will tell you how to pair, and it's got screen control as well. So the case comes with a screen. All right. So let's take this out. See the contents inside first. Let's just pour it out if I can. There you go. So box is empty now. Let's put that one side. Okay, so you have a user guide. Okay, let's put that one side as well. And you've got this package here that has got, let's see, different types of clips and wings. I see wings, I see lots of stuff. Let's take it out. Right, so you got USB-C to USB-A cable here for you to charge the case. Let's try the wireless charging later. And now let's take a look at the ear tips. You have extra small, small and large, and I believe the medium is on the earbuds themselves. And this is a 0 and a 2. What's missing is 1, I guess, which is already on the earbuds themselves. I believe this is a wing so that it can secure the earbuds onto your ear more securely. Okay, now let's take a look at the earbuds themselves. I can slide this out if I can. Alright, so this is the Liberty 5 Pro with a screen. Nice. Now let's take the Liberty 5 right here and compare them. The case is roughly the same size, and only exception is that this slides out, Liberty 5, and you can see the LED light. But over here, you got a huge screen. Alright. Let's see how it slides up. There's a notch here for you to push, and it slides out like that. When you slide out, it says hello. Slide down to open menu. Okay, let's slide down, and then you can see all the different menus. Swipe up to exit the menu. Alright, very intuitive. You have ambient sound, sound effects, Dolby Atmos, easy chat, remote camera, find device, and Bluetooth pairing. And then it shows you the battery level of the left and right and the case itself. Right, let's take the earbuds out and see how it looks like. And these are the earbuds, which is not really a stem style kind of earbud which we are used to. This Liberty 5 is a little bit more convention, and it's got the stem here, and the touch sensor right here. But this is totally new. It's got some kind of a wing style, and it's got this holder here, or some sort of a fin, so that it holds the earbud in your ear when you wear it. Let's take a look at the nozzle, and the nozzle is an oval shape. Let's remove this tab here so that it can charge with the case and pair with the case. And it's pretty nice. There's a microphone here and some charging ports at the back here. and more microphones here, and the speaker and a sensor. There's a sensor here. So let's pair this with my phone and let's try out the features so I can share with you guys what I find out. Be right back. Alright guys, so I paired this with my phone, but before I go into the features, let's just go through some of the specifications. This earbuds comes with the latest Bluetooth 6.1. It's got the Google Fast Pair, meaning to say if you have an Android phone with the latest Android OS, you will be able to fast pair with your phone when you open the lid. It's got this IR wearing detection, meaning to say if you were to put this in your ear, it will detect that the earbuds are in your ear, and vice versa. When you take it out from your ear, it will detect that the earbuds are out from your ear and it will stop playing your music or your video. It's got 3 microphones, which is a transparency microphone, and overall I would say the microphone on this earbud is very good. It's better than the Liberty 5. In terms of battery, in normal mode, which is not noise cancelling, it's got about 12 hours of usage time for each earbud. Together with the case, you get 50 hours of usage time. But if your ANC is on, then you get about 6.5 hours, and together with the case is 28 hours. If let's say you run out of battery and you do a fast charge of the case, you get about 4 hours out of 5 minutes of charging. And this case comes with a wireless charging. So if you were to put this case onto a wireless charger, like this Anchor Qi wireless charger, all you need to do, put on top and turn on the power bank, you will see that it will have wireless charging. In terms of waterproof, the earbuds comes with IP55 water resistance. For the case is IPX4. Alright, so that's the overall specs of this earbud. Now let's go through the apps itself, or what you can add on to the earbuds, the apps. So with the app itself, which is the Soundcore app, you will get a Dolby Atmos feature, which is head tracking feature. So you get Dolby Atmos. For the Liberty 5, you only get Dolby Atmos, but you don't get the head tracking feature. Over here, you get the Hear ID 5.0. It will analyze your hearing abilities and it will tweak the sound according to your hearing abilities. It comes with the LDAC codec and also high res. So basically, you can listen to your high res audio with these earbuds if the app allows. For example, Apple Music or Tidal, they allow that, but for Spotify, you will not be getting true wireless high-res audio using the earbuds. It comes with Easy Chat. So basically on the case itself, if you were to turn on Easy Chat, which is this one right here, you will then enable yourself to talk with your environment or communicate with your environment easily. All right, you don't need to touch any button or turn on your adaptive ANC. It basically, the AI feature will detect that you're talking to someone and it will automatically reduce the volume of the music that you're listening to. It's got 2-device multi-point connection, meaning to say this earbuds can connect to 2 devices simultaneously and you can switch between the devices on the go. So for example, I'm connected to my phone and also connected to my laptop. If let's say I'm watching a movie on my laptop and a phone call comes in on my phone, immediately the earbuds will switch to my phone when I answer my phone calls. It's got find my earbuds and case feature, so meaning to say you can find your earbuds when you lose them. Alright, so now let's go through the app itself. This is the app. And once you pair the device with your phone, for iPhones, it still doesn't have that fast pairing feature. For Android, you do get a fast pairing feature. This is the screen that you'll see. You will see that the Liberty 5 will show up, I think. Let me just see if I can connect it. It's connected. Now, once you connect it, then it will ask you to update the firmware. So let me update the firmware so that it goes into the LDAC mode if possible. And the update is actually pretty fast. Okay, when I tap on it, and on the case itself, it will show that it is updating, which will take about 10 minutes. So I'll be right back. So I'm back and I have updated the firmware of the Liberty 5 Pro. Let's go into the features. This is the app itself. It will show you the Liberty 5 Pro, the left side and the right side, the battery level and the case level. Below that, it will show you the different modes that you can go into. Now is in normal mode, you can go into noise cancelling mode or adaptive mode, and you can go into transparency mode. When you're in the transparency mode, you can actually turn on wind noise reduction. Now as for the noise cancelling mode, you can actually choose the different level of the noise cancelling. So you can manually choose the level of the noise cancelling, 1 being the minimum and 5 being the maximum. Or you can go to the preset, which is commuter mode. Either in a plane, you can choose an airplane, or if you are in a bus or train, you can choose the car mode. For now, I'll just put the manual mode. In terms of adaptive, it will then go into Hear ID. Now, Hear ID is where you can customize your listening preference. You can curate the sound. Let's go to next. It's got AI sound enhancement as well. Now everything is all AI now. AI is very advanced, so you can use AI to upscale your low quality audio into a clearer, a more natural and higher resolution sound. Got exclusive sound effects like intelligent audio system tailored to your music preference, and you can try it. Okay, so you can choose your preferred music genre: pop, rock, classical, and then from there you can, let's say I'll choose pop, and you can start the test. I'm not going to start the test, it's going to take quite some time, and you guys know the gif, right? You will just choose, you will EQ according to your taste preference and your hearing ability. Below Hear ID, you have controls. So you can choose the 2 different sides. So for example, the left side on the touch sensor, if you touch the touch sensor on the left side, you can choose whether a single touch, what's going to happen. So currently on a single touch, nothing will happen. But on a double touch, it will go to the next song. Okay, I'm talking about the left side of the earbud. And then if you triple touch, nothing happens as well. If you long touch, it will then go to the different modes. You can also slide up or slide down. So if you slide up, you increase the volume. You slide down, it will decrease the volume. In terms of calls, if you double tap, is to answer or decline your call. If you long press, is to reject the call. And you can go into the tutorial. I'm not going to go into that. Alright, so that's for the touch controls. You can also have a smart voice control. Over here, if you turn it on, you can control your earbuds just using your voice, right? So if you enable this and I say go into ANC mode, it will go into ANC mode. You can also activate Anchor's voice assistant, and over here you can actually translate in real time when you're talking to someone, and it's in the app itself. So it was built into the app. Let me just go out to the main menu here. As you can see, this is the earbuds. Now, if you go to the bottom here, you can see that there's this globe or this ball that is spinning. So if you tap on this, it will then ask you to agree on some stuff. And then over here, you can start chatting. You can use your voice to talk to this Anchor. And you can also do a real-time translation or face-to-face translation or contextual learning, and some other things. You can go to all here and you can see in the menu itself. For example, a live translation. If I tap on this, let's say I want to choose Chinese, Mandarin, simplified. Let's take the earbuds out. Let's say something in Chinese. 你好吗? See, immediately it translates to English. So if I'm talking in English, it doesn't translate. So 如果我现在跟你们说话的时候，就是用中文来说话，它会立刻转化去英文给你们看. Alright, so it will translate in real time as I speak from Mandarin to English. That's one of the features that you can chat, but you need to install the app itself. And over here, I think you have some sound space. You can play around with the sound space. You can go sleep mode or meditation, brainwaves, things like that when you're using your earbuds. So let's go back to the earbuds themselves. This basically is the app itself. You can actually play around with the app and change the different settings so that it will suit your listening preference. Alright, so let's go back to hearing ID. Over here, there are some sound profiles that you can play around with. So you can go to some presets in terms of the EQ. So you can choose a Soundcore signature or clear vocals or powerful bass, calming and soothing, or you can custom the EQ itself. Let's say I choose the custom EQ, I think. Oh, it doesn't choose. Let's create one. Okay, so when you create one, you can actually adjust the 8-band EQ and increase the different frequencies that you like. For example, if you like bass and you like the treble, bring it up a little bit and you make it like a V-shaped tuning, and from here you can hear a lot of bass and a lot of treble, and then you can save it in your presets. Okay, let me just save it. So it's saved inside here, so it's just custom here. So when I select this one, it will go into that settings and you can listen to your music from there. Sound enhancement, when you turn it on, it will drain your earbuds battery, but it will enhance your music with AI, and also it will disable the LDAC, okay, because AI is going to take over from the codec itself. So AI will enhance the song or whatever sound you're listening to and make it sound better. Okay, so I'm not going to turn it on because I like LDAC codec, yeah. And then over here, you can choose Dolby Audio. So you can turn it on, and it does come with head tracking. Okay, and when you turn on Dolby Audio as well, it will disable your LDAC. So you have to make a choice which one you want, because Dolby Audio and also AI enhancement, sound enhancement, are both computational enhancements that does not EQ or physically EQ your stuff. So LDAC will be disabled so that the Dolby Audio or the AI sound enhancement can take over. Right, so that's the sound ID itself. Now let's talk about the sound quality of these earbuds and what I think of these earbuds. So I'm going to listen to a few songs now, and I'll come back and let you guys know what I think of the sound quality of these earbuds. So be right back. Alright, so I have listened to these Liberty 5 Pro, and I've listened to a few songs. First song is The Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Now, you know, this song has got very deep and extended bass, and these earbuds portray the bass very, very well. In terms of sub bass, is being handled very well with no distortion, goes down to a very low frequency, and the extension is so far that I can hear the extension of the sub bass, and it sounds earth tremoring kind of level of sub bass. In terms of mid bass, it's punchy. It bleeds a little bit to the mids, but it's punchy, and it's actually a pretty nice impactful type of mid bass. The kick drums gives my brains a shudder when every time there is kick drum coming in the song. And overall, I would say bass wise, this really rocks and enhances the bass. Now, as for vocals, I tested Tom's Diner, song by Suzanne Vega, and this earbuds, if I turn on the AI features, it enhances her voice beautifully. It reduces that sharpness of her voice, but at the same time brings out the tonality of her voice and that subtleness of her breaths in between words. And overall, it sounds very clear. I would say I can't really tell if it's AI enhanced or not, but without the AI enhancement, I can safely say that, you know, vocals are a little bit laid back, but the texture is there. The overall tonality is warm, is casual type of presentation. I would say male vocals, female vocals, both, they sound really mature on these earbuds. Now, in terms of imaging resolution, I listened to Cloud Busting by Kate Bush. This song has got vocals, it's got violins, it's got drums, most of the instruments inside a band, and overall I would say the soundstage is actually quite spaced out, and I can say that this has got a very good sound, and I can say that the sound separation on this is fantastic. Overall, I would say in terms of technical performance and resolution, I mean, resolution is alright, it's not the best, but with the AI enhancement, it changes the game altogether. But without the AI enhancement with the LDAC, I would say it's actually pretty reasonable. I wouldn't say it's the cleanest and clearest. I would still prefer my wired earphones for those in terms of clarity and the resolution. But this, I mean, as a wireless high-res audio kind of earbud, I would say they are doing fantastic. In terms of overall naturalness and timbre, I listened to Hotel California, which is the live performance at MTV. I can safely say that, you know, in the live performance, you can hear the crowd, you can hear the band itself playing, and then the overall sound stage and the overall sound quality, the recording itself. I mean, because it's a live performance, it's not going to be the studio level kind of a sound. But overall, when I listen to this, the sound actually sounds very clean, very clear, and overall, the imaging of the band itself on upstage, the crowd at the background is very, very realistic. It feels like I'm there watching the live performance, and overall their tone and timbre, it sounds very clear, very natural sounding, and it does not sound artificial at all. Alright, so that's the overall sound impression of these earbuds. Alright, so let's conclude, and I would say, you know, overall I would say the Liberty 5 Pro is fantastic, right, at this price point, for the fact that, you know, it has been awarded Guinness World Records cleanest sound for phone calls. It's got AI integration, it's got long battery life, all day use. The overall sound quality is fantastic on this, and it comes with a lot of features, especially with the AI. I would say AI really enhanced the sound itself. I mean, even though it's artificial enhancement, but when I listen to it, for the fact that it's, you know, wireless, it actually, you know, makes me satisfied that, you know, I'm getting a wireless connection to my phone, for example. I don't need a wire that is dangling around. At the same time, I'm getting high quality audio and also best phone call, cleanest phone calls, I would say, using these true wireless earbuds. If you ask me, I will say yes, I'll recommend this for those who are on the go most of the time and you need all these features like whisper clear calls, the sound quality when you're listening to your music or when you're on your Zoom call. Basically, these earbuds are for anyone who is on the go, requires a high quality sound and high quality microphone. Alright, so that's my overall thoughts and opinions about this Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name's Ian. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.